moving from crowdsourced wisdom and excess of voices, opinion experts, know-it-alls really. Speaking of collective delusion, mob mentality, and herd behavior. Who is serving you what? Why? What works and what doesn't to get you to eat it up? Dessert. A dopamine, baby. Rage bait. Word of the year, was it? That's crazy. That's crazy that it should be too this past year. Why though? You know your girl Amy was chomping at the bit with that one. Why? How did we end up here? Word of the year. Why are we here? Why does it work? You know, like illicit substances. Why are we so addicted? For just a little, just another hit, just a little dopamine. Social media. Rage bait. Will it ever be enough? Will we soon have clinics, programs, and addiction centers for social media, for clicks, for likes, for shares, for rage bait recovery? Oof. Why are we all so itching to get so angry? What does this substance do to our brain? The brain scans, neuroimaging. You've seen it. You know the drill. Can you picture it now? This is your brain. And this is your brain on rage bait. Lit up like a Christmas tree. High out of your mind. And easy. Oops. Did I just say that? Well, you know how we all are in an altered state. Hi. It could be alcohol. It could be other substances. It could be a lot of things, but suggestible is suggestible. Makes us vulnerable. Vulnerable to suggestion. Easy. More easily manipulated. Easy. More easy to control. Easy. Something no one really wants to be, right? Ugh. Pretty dangerous, if you ask me. I mean, shall we talk about consent? Probably not. Here's the thing. We are all entitled to our own choices, to live our own lives, to have our own chosen vices. And any consequences for or from our choices or chosen lives or vices, live. Who is who to tell who half the time anyway? But we should know what we are ingesting. and how it will affect us and our choices. Pretty basic, no? You know your girl Amy isn't gonna say nothing when others are walking around without clothes, thinking they are wearing head-to-toe Gucci, when all they got going on is just head-to-toe. That's it. See something, say something. Either way, we all know I'm going to say something. No emperor's new clothes, Nike, going on here, okay? Speaking of vices, and maybe even junk food, I'm going to borrow from my silly reality TV fun you all know I have here. Love that stuff. Borrow now from Sutton Strachey of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Here when I say her viral catchphrase, name 'em. Let's name 'em. Or name them. Or name it. Let's name what rage bait actually is. Okay? Ridiculous, oversized Real Housewives diva fashion sunglasses off. Nina from Ye Jawani Hey Dawani's adorable and stylish, serious glasses on. Oxford defines rage bait as online content deliberately designed to elicit anger or outrage by being frustrating, provocative, or offensive, typically posted in order to increase traffic to or engagement with a particular webpage or social media content. Oh, and like we said, usage of the term tripled in the past year. And it was chosen as Oxford's 2025 Word of the Year because it captures how central anger-driven engagement has become to online culture. Ooh, I felt that part in my bones. A resonance of recognition of what is now so familiar. A shiver down my spine of what that really means and says about where we are. And gut punch, because that is kind of what rage bait does to us. I mean, it's certainly one way to get attention. Punch ya, basically, in the gut, right? Good though. Anger driven. You see who is driving the bus? Does anger have a well-established history of being a good driver? News coverage explains that rage bait is the internet's most effective hook. Content that makes people furious tends to get more comments, shares, and time on site. Suddenly I smell dead fish. Something stinks here. Is it all of us fish getting hooked, sitting out, rotting in the heat? the anger heat after we took the bait on the hook and got tricked and captured by fish hooks baiting us. That reminds me, not of fish, but of bananas, actually. Half eaten bananas and cute pickup lines. SRK, Julie, a boy, a girl, a publicized lucrative execution. You know, just your typical scenario, typical story of boy meets girl, boy likes girl, boy is expected to turn violence into a product, incite outrage to serve power, use real people as props, manufacture outrage, emotionally manipulate people, and create spectacle to grab attention and control people. Seen it a million times, right? It's how your parents met, right? Same old. Commonplace as all get out. Simple and typical, relational and romantic love story trope. Overdone chick flick, yeah. Yawn. Boring. More like a yow. Phir bhi dil hai Hindustani is almost a pre-social media lesson in rage bait. No? I mean, in the film, TV news behaves like an analog version of today's social media platforms. The channels sensationalize riots, murder, and a public hanging to boost ratings, framing events to maximize shock and emotional reaction rather than understanding. Mohan's execution is literally turned into a sponsored show. He's forced to wear a shirt covered in brand logos as if his death were a live event to sell around. Recent research, you know I love research, explains why this strategy is so powerful. I mean, outrage does get more likes and shares. Large Twitter or X studies show that expressions of moral outrage get more positive feedback, likes, shares than neutral content, and that this reinforcement makes people post more outrage over time. Social learning also matters. People adjust their tone to match the norms of their network. Yikes. And so true. You can't deny it. It's crazy how that is. It's like code switching too. We all do it. I don't know about you, but you can tell where I've been sometimes, or who I am with, or what I am doing, if you know me well, by the change in my accent or slang, depending. Just me. So, because of this social learning, people adjust their tone to match the norms of their network. So, in spaces where outrage is common, it becomes the normal way to speak. Totally been there. Interesting indeed. Because misinformation exploits outrage. Uh-oh, not exploitation again. So soon. Experimental work finds that misinformation often spread by piggybacking on anger. Uh-oh. Suddenly I'm angry at anger. This is just not good, friend. Misinformation is easier to spread with the use of anger as a tool. Anger as a tool? Misinformation? Ugh. You see this? We don't want this. We don't love this. We don't need this. False or misleading posts that trigger moral outrage travel faster and further across platforms. So, platforms reward the same behavior as well. Oh my. Phir bhi dil hai Hindustani critiques using emotional shock and moral anger to pull people in and keep them there. The film's critics note that it is a, quote, dark satire of media manipulation and political corruption, unquote, where outrage is deliberately manufactured to steer the crowd. So, at the time, TV media, not social media, right? Media manipulation using manufactured outrage to deliberately steer the crowd. Interesting. Here, TV is the one stoking outrage for ratings, not platforms with algorithms. This is clearly a thing. Is it here to stay? How long has it been here? Did it ever leave? Subside? Shrink? Can we control this growing blaze of rage taking over? Bigger than ever, angrier than ever, more profitable and manipulative than ever. Creators and outlets intentionally provocative, divisive material posts to trigger in general, trigger rage, trigger actions, trigger likes, dislikes, comments, shares, reposts, you name it. We named them. We did name it, remember? The thing is, though, we got to also remind ourselves, although it is clear, crowds can be steered by controlled anger. We saw how this same public that is whipped into a riot can, once shown the truth on live TV, mobilize to stop the execution and confront politicians. Online outrage can fuel harassment. Oh yes, pile-ons. Or misinformation campaigns. We see it. We know it. But it can also be redirected toward maybe solidarity and real accountability when deeper reporting and context break through. Which reminds me, I'm not done here. I want to go deeper in this web. Hopefully I can get back out. You with me?